Hi everyone, welcome to this week's video. Hope that you've had a great week and that you're doing well. I was chatting with one of our volunteers the other day in our community room, and we were talking about all the wonderful donations that we get from our local community businesses. And so she was saying, how wonderful it was and that she really liked to be able to support some of those local businesses herself, knowing that they do contribute to our community here at the Compass. And so I wanted to be able to share some of those with you in case you too wanted to support the local businesses. So Cobb's in Brightwater and also at the Applewood Plaza send us great baked goods a few times a week. They're always a generous donor for us, and they have some really cool stuff. And this time of year, of course, they have their famous hot cross buns that they send over. La Villa Bakery in Port Credit has been a supporter of ours for well over a decade. They have a fabulous hot table as well as some wonderful pizzas and some really great baked goods as well. Truscott Bakery over in Clarkson has been a supporter of ours for several years, and we often get their donuts at the end of the day. And if you're here and wander over to our hospitality area at the kitchen, you'll be able to taste those, and they're pretty spectacular if you've never had one of those donuts as well. Meaty Eats out in Lakeview is a supporter as well, and so they're a really interesting organization, often carry organic items and specialty meats. Mario's Barbecue Restaurant supports us, so every other week they send over meals for the kitchen, and so if you're here you'll be able to sample what they've sent over, and they've been a supporter of our walk as well last year, and again this year they'll be doing the food at the walk, so that's really wonderful. Pet Value in Clarkson and at Woodchester help us feed our furry little friends. So many of our clients have pets, cats and dogs, and that's really helpful for our people with pets as well. Shoppers up on Burnhamthorpe is a donor as well as Starbucks out in Clarkson and the one here in Lakeview. And of course, a special thank you to our friends at Metro across the street. So it really does take a community to help us here at the Compass. We're really grateful for all of the donors that we have, particularly for our local donors that help us to feed our people and our pets, certainly on a weekly basis. So if you're in the area and you'd like to pop into one of these great locations and say thank you, or even just pick up a lovely item to take home to your family, that would be wonderful. Thanks again for being the help for today and the hope for tomorrow. Have a wonderful week, everybody.